Hi, this is Robin from Heirloom Paper Creations, and I'm here today to show you a derivative of my slit binding method. The previous video showed how to make the wings from extensions of the cardstock, and today I am going to show you how to make those wings using Tyvek. And Tyvek can be found as a large mailing envelope at any of the stationery stores. So there are some benefits from using Tyvek. One is that it is very, very durable. It does not tear. It is very pliable. It bends back and forth very easily. And it is very, very thin. So when it goes through the slits, it doesn't create any thickness or binding when it goes through those slits. So I've pre-assembled a few things today. The first thing is I pre-assembled my binding mat. So I sandwiched Tyvek between two pieces of cardstock. And then I created my slits, so that's pre-done. And I also pre-assembled part of my page. This half has flaps on it and this one did not, and I attached them, and then eventually we will fold it over to create a tube, which then will become a pocket page. And I also assembled my wing. So what I did was I took Tyvek, cut it to the size I need, and I use 1 by, and in this case 4 inches. I put tape on the long edges, and I used a permanent marker to color down the center because I'm using black cardstock and I didn't want white to show on the end. And then I had placed this on the inside here, kind of found where the center was, put some marks, and placed tape between those marks. So now we're ready to remove that tape backing. So we'll remove the tape backing and also from my page, and then just adhere the wing, the Tyvek wing right there. Okay, and now we're going to remove that and create our page. So there we go. Now we have our wings waiting to go into the slit. So we'll just put the Tyvek through, and I line up my page with my mat. My binding mat is the same size as my page there. Get it nicely lined up. On the back side, I just need to pull my Tyvek through, and I just want to check and make sure that I like the way that page is sitting on there, and I do. So now I am ready to I just noticed my page moved, so I'm just going to recheck and make sure that's good. Okay, holding my page so it doesn't move. And then pulling my Tyvek over. And I'm going to do the same on this side. And I'm going to set this up. I'm going to set this up straight so that when I apply this, I have a nice clean. Okay, there you go. So now, if you can see this, this is just a beautiful, clean transition between the page and the binding. And then this little piece that's here, we'll just trim that off later. So we'll just trim that off. I want to show you, this is the bones of my paperback mini album, and done with the same binding method. Very, very smooth transitions. Here it is even on the back, and the only thing you can see is the crease where the page folds, and I love how the page is just extremely smooth. Here's that little mini decked out in its Halloween decorations, but it's a very versatile little mini. So this binding method is very versatile, also from a small little mini like you saw there to this book, which will go in my tombstone. Excuse me, in my coffin for Halloween. So I hope that you found this useful and that you will be able to use this in your personal projects. And if you'd like, come on over to Heirloom Paper Creations and check out my projects. I have tutorials for sale there. And if you're interested in the kit, just drop me an email. And I hope you have a wonderful crafting day. And here's to keeping your memories alive and passing them from generation to generation in beautiful heirlooms.